basement. Alright, I have a disclaimer for this one. I was trying to do this thing with my computer and it required that I erase my hard drive. So I was doing that a whole bunch over like the whole weekend and parts of the week, so I didn't really have my computer functional until about now. So that's why there hasn't been a new video. Anyway, day 4. That's the day that we arrived in Key West. Key West is the southernmost city in the continental United States. It's not a very big island, and its lack of commercialization is just amazing. Key West was pretty close to the most amazing part of the entire trip, and I'm extremely disappointed and kind of sad at my lack of pictures. There were cruise ships.
Plank. Yeah, get on one side of it. There you go. Okay. Stay left. A little bit further apart. You fit it all in?
Of all the groups that came into port that day, we were the only ones who were actually sailing. Everyone else was like motor sailing, so that was pretty cool. This is the only video I really got of us coming into port. And then after we got there, we had the rest of the day to just like screw around in Key West. We went to Key West's famous diner place called Sloppy Joe's. And they had this guy there like actually singing and playing piano, but it was really crowded and everyone was talking, so you can't hear him at all, so I just cut the audio out. And they actually had a no shirt, no shoes, no service sign. I've never seen one of those before. If you ever just happen to be in Key West, go to Sloppy Joe's because it was great. Then we got on a tour bus, and it was pretty cool. This is some kind of really big house. There was something special about it, but I forgot what it was. This is the southernmost point in the continental United States. And this is the southernmost tourist in the continental United States. And this is the southernmost trash can. Somebody turned on the air conditioning, so now I need to get really close to the computer. Stupid basement. We got to see mile marker 0, which honestly looked about the same as every other mile marker in the United States, except it had a 0 on it. There has to be other mile marker 0s, doesn't there? I mean, there isn't just the end of... there's more highways than just US Highway 1, right? Our tour guide was great. He told us this really awesome story from, can't remember how many years ago. But the government was having problems with Key West because, it's 90 miles from Cuba. So, Cuban immigrants were illegally coming into Key West and then getting into the United States. Illegal immigrants. So the federal government set up, a border patrol thing right outside of Key West to stop these immigrants. Because there's only one bridge that goes out of Key West into Florida and the other Florida Keys, so it was pretty easy to stop. Now, almost all of Key West's economy came from tourism, so this roadblock border patrol thing caused a 10-mile backup of traffic, and they couldn't get any tourists into Key West, so the economy was starting to crash. And of course, the mayor of Key West was really upset over this. Hey look, the air conditioning came off. But the mayor of Key West was really upset because he wasn't getting all of his tourism that got his money and his town's money. So he goes and he calls this big press conference and news vans come and it's being broadcast all over the country and this huge deal is being made out of it. And he goes in this press conference, he goes to the federal government and he says, if you're going to treat us like a foreign country, we're going to be a foreign country. And he declares Key West independent from the United States as the Conch Republic. And the crowd just goes wild because this is really cool. Immediately after declaring Key West the Conch Republic an independent country from the United States, the mayor, who is now president, declares war on the United States of America. And the crowd just goes dead silent. And people all over America and all over the newly declared Conch Republic realized that their wonderful leader, who they were all just cheering for, is a total lunatic. The war lasts all of 5 minutes before he surrenders to the U.S. Navy. And, this wasn't just, from the Conch Republic citizens. This, with those news vans who were doing the press conference, this was being broadcast, all over America, and people were watching it all over on TV. Since then, in Key West, the Conch Republic, it's just this really big thing. It's like all over t-shirts, and so that story really helped explain it. Our tour guide's name was Mark. So once again, if you just happen to be in Key West and want to take a tour, look for Mark. And then we just kind of like walked around Key West for the rest of the day. That was close to St. Patrick's Day. And the thing to do on St. Patrick's Day in Key West is to get a drink at every bar in the entire city. And, I mean, it's not a big city, it's like 4 miles by 4 miles by 2 miles, I think the island is. But, you know, there's a lot of bars. So it was kind of fun to just walk around and see how drunk some people were. My mention of alcohol being humorous is not an endorsement of alcohol being humorous. And also, we went to this gift shop to, like, get a jacket or something for my sister and my mom. And we got 2 of them. They had stickers on them for $45, and we bargained them down for 10 or 15, and then no tax. So, I think we might have gotten a good deal. And after that, we got back to the boat, and we spent the night at the harbor. So yeah, Key West was pretty amazing. Probably my favorite day out of the whole vacation. I didn't even get any pictures of the street performers that they had. Every day in Key West, they celebrate the sunset because it's always amazing with, like, this huge carnival thing, or festival thing, downtown. There's, like, hundreds of people there, and these street performers there. It's pretty fun. Anyways, I have to go find something else to do. Next vlog coming sooner than this one was. I'm really behind on my normal vlogs. I have a lot of things to show you, and so, yeah, I'll get these done quick. See you next time.